No, we don't stop. We don't stop. So Shaq.
Yo, man.
Who is more competitive in your opinion? You want me to drink? I'll drink for no reason.
No, what?
Okay. Who is more competitive in your nature? I mean, well, Kobe or Jordan? Because
I don't. Well, you
played against them both.
Yeah, you see Jordan, and you can see the competitor, but Kobe was a different animal.
Right.
Like I used to see Kobe dribble and shoot without no ball for an hour.
Practice. Oh, like shadow boxing?
Like shadow boxing.
And then go out there and do the same move.
Wow.
Yeah, Kobe. Me and Kobe had similar attitudes. Like Kobe wanted to be the best ever.
Right.
I wanted to just be the best at killing you.
Right.
Because I was never the guy that's, he's the best big man. I want to be the most dominant big. When I walk in, I want people changing rules, people scared, people going like this. I mean, but Kobe was like, I want to be the best ever. And like, he used to practice 4 or 5 hours a day. I'm not doing that. Because my attitude was, why am I practicing 4 or 5 hours for you? Right. Who are you? Right. I already know what I got to do. Right. I just bought my mama a new house, and she got to keep it. And you ain't going to take that away from me. No. So, it was a lot of, Shaq didn't work out hard enough. But no, I know what I got to do. It's all right there. You got the drive. Yeah, it's all right there.
Because, like they say, like Kobe was, like it was just all about the win for Kobe.
It was.
But then you look at Jordan's story, and they say that it's all about that. But then, the one critique that everyone says about LeBron James is they always say that he didn't have the killer instinct.
So I have a question for the panel.
Yes.
When he needs to average 16 points this year to pass up Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
You're talking about LeBron?
Yeah.
LeBron,
So if he passed up the great Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in points, does that make him the best player ever?
No.
All right. So hold on. Okay. No, you say no. So if somebody is better than me and I pass them up, are they really better than me? Just asking. And I love these conversations. I really do.
I like it. It's actually a great conversation. I don't think I have the correct answer.
I think different people have different answers depending. Some people will see it just on stats.
Okay, because how can you say you got the dopest yacht when he pulled up in a yacht 200 more feet than you?
Right.
Is your yacht really the yacht? I know you got helicopter pad and all that, but this shit 4 floors.
This shit bigger don't mean better.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
I'm just asking. Because, if you don't have killer instinct, how you get 38,000 points?
Yes, sir.
I'm just asking. Just asking.
Right.
So, I can't wait to hear all the experts and hear what they say about that.
You know what's the crazy shit is?
Jordan is the best ever. To me,
it happens like that. You were reading my ears.
We're live direct.
To me, Dr. J is the best ever.
The best ever.
Because he started it, and then came Magic, and then Mike. So I think when we have these conversations, we need to go by eras.
Right. Definitely by eras.
Got to go by eras.
Because if it wasn't before, there's no.
I got a different best ever too.
What?
To me, LeBron. To me, the reason why Jordan is the best ever is because he won. He never really lost.
Yeah, he is 6-0 in the finals.
Right. That's right. But the reason why, the truth for me, I like people who go through adversity, and I think LeBron is the best ever because I really believe that stuff that LeBron does, Jordan cannot physically do. They're two different sizes. Hey, listen. Shaq gonna have his own thing. Hold on. Listen. Shaq, I got on Jordans now. I got on Jordans now. I'm with Team MJ. But what I'm saying is, LeBron, like for me, I love the assist game, the rebound game, the scoring points. He doesn't mind letting someone else score while he's assist. Whatever the case may be.
And that's what I like about these conversations, because they can go all day.
Right. They can go all day. Everyone can make different points.
Different perspectives.
Because if LeBron was about points, he could score 1,000.
I'm going to tell you something that LeBron has always been.
Joe, answer my question.
What?
When that man passed up Kareem, is he the best ever?
Yeah.
Listen, I ain't going to lie to you. I love LeBron. Like, me personally, I think LeBron is our version of Jordan. He is, because I think this year, this was my first time like being disappointed about them not making the playoffs, because I just want people to know, and I always said this, you can go on my Instagram, I always said I'm a New York Laker fan.
Yes.
I always said that. And by the way, I get killed for this. By the way, I got killed for rooting for you. For years, like I used to have a Shaq jersey on.
Yeah,
This
but
was
you my
like,
guy.
I used to have a Shaq jersey on. And they used to be like, "You're from
New York."
I'm like, I just love Showtime.
Who's the most?
From Showtime to y'all shit, I was just like, I couldn't stop fucking with the Lakers. Now, did I adapt the LA lifestyle? I didn't do all that, but I was and I had never seen that. Like when you and Kobe had that run, like.
Yeah, it was incredible.
It was like unprecedented.
Yeah.
How do you say
Unprecedented.
it? Unprecedented.
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 Who's the most dominant big man?
Oh, the most dominant big man ever. I know him personally. I know him personally.
No, but who else?
Bill Russell.
And who else?
My
And Will.
Rushmore.
And Will.
I mean, yeah, and
Will
Will.
Chamberlain.
So, you know, when people say those three names, I don't mind, but if I would have passed up Wilt Chamberlain in points, I would have came on and said, nope, me.
Yeah.
Only because I passed him up in points, and all that, me.
Correct.
And I don't want to hear nobody else's name. But he got more points, so, you know, when you say
Because that's
his
the
name,
end all
you say
be
that.
all.
That's what I'm saying. So
Right,
like, I want to, like,
To certain people's standards.
No, but really, the
'cause everybody look at stats.
standard. That is the standard.
Everybody look at stats.
Numbers.
Everybody look at the rings. I mean, points, but this and that.
And it's the only thing that everybody could agree on
That's what I'm
is
saying,
the
so-
stats.
But let me just be honest and be clear. It's like we have the same conversation in hip hop, and a lot of people, you know, always give it to like a Drake or such and such. But people always say whoever got the most money is the GOAT.
Yeah, but that's hip hop.
And, but if you got the accolades,
I don't think that makes sense.
No,
though.
hold on, let me finish. If you
Hip-hop
have the
is-
Tell the
accolades
truth.
that matches the money, that's why there's no one that could
That's a
definitively say Jay-Z is not the GOAT.
Right.
It's because one, he has all the accolades to prove it, and then two, he has all the other accolades to prove it. He has the big house, he has the
Money.
big. How can you not say he's the GOAT? You know what I'm saying? How can you not? Like, with his wife, you know what I mean? And I hate saying that. I hate saying his wife because to me it takes away from who he
him.
actually
From
is.
him.
Like he was that guy.
And she
prior to
deserves
that.
her own.
And she deserves her own.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
But
You know why? Because you can't break my thumb.
you can't break my thumb. You can't break my thumb. That's it. You can't break my thumb. Because who we drinking again? Shaq, who we drinking again?
Acalina 88.
And
Yo.
look, and that's why hip hop and basketball is like you can have these conversations. Who's the best? Who the hardest? Who the you know? So I love it.
Allen Iverson. What was y'all relationship like?
He was a dog. He's probably one of the only guys I couldn't punk. Like if I block his shot, like most guys when I block their shot, they won't come back in. He come in every time. And he actually, I'm upset at him because he messed up history.
Wow.
Because the year that we were 14-1, I wanted to go 6. I was so mad and upset. I wanted to go 16-0 because there was some other stuff going on with some monies, and I was like, okay, I'm about to show y'all that we the best Laker team ever. Because I get tired of hearing that what Laker team is better. So I said, I'm about to prove it to you.
Right.
And like if we would have went 16-0, we can boastfully say, okay, Magic and Kareem ain't go 16-0. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So we underestimated him that first game, and I think he hit us for 51. Hit us for 51. The one where he stepped over Derek Fisher. He hit for
respectful.
I mean, but you know, we still went 15-1, but I wanted to go 16-0 in
So
that
you
final.
saying as small as AI was, he would mop this shit.
Yeah, he was.
And
He would still come back in.
Yeah, he still come back.
only little man that ever did that.
Only little man.
No
that did
Muggsy
that.
Bowles, none of them.
Nah, he's a dog.
Jordan was like that too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Let's
Jordan
talk
like
about
that
that. Like,
too. So Jordan, I can proudly say I've only been dunked on 3 times in 20 years.
and
Three
Jordan,
times. Jordan, Derek Coleman, and a dude named Tim Perry. I got a lot of dunk buys, but I'm talking chest to chest.
the only time you got
Three.
posterized,
Disrespectful
so
dunk.
Shaq got
Three
posterized. There's a poster
times.
somewhere
Three.
of Michael Jordan like that.
I don't know if it's a poster, but he got me. 3 times. So next time he came through, I had to lay him out. But when I laid him out, I went to help him up. He said, "Don't ever help nobody up." That's what he said. Because, he's also my fraternity brother. Shout out to Omega Psi Phi Q Dog. So I laid him out. So I'm like, "You're not done coming again." He was like, and I said, "Yeah, my bad, dog." He was like, "Don't ever help nobody up." So, like, he taught me a lot. And then, so we beat them. And then next year they came back and swept us. And he put his hand on my shoulder and said, "Before you succeed, you must first learn to fail." And I didn't know what that meant. I was like, so I'm all summer, me and Alex riding around, I'm pissed. I'm like, and then I finally sat down and like, before you succeed, you must first learn to fail. And I thought about it. I was like, yeah. And, we had to fail a few more times. They said, for us, when we get tired of failing, that's when we persevere, do something else. Yeah,
but why do you think he told you not to give him the hand up?
Because he knew I was a bad guy. Because I was the last one to beat him. And I know people are going to say, well, he wasn't ready when he came back at 45, but there's only one guy that sent him home in the playoffs. That's me. Yeah. So, but like he knew I was coming. And he said, but the things I was going through is the things he went through playing Detroit, and all the greats go through it. And I was ready, but I wasn't ready because the year we made it to the finals, like, we played Houston, and I kind of let down. And Akeem was one of my favorite guys, and you're supposed to show a person that you're competing against, you show them respect by showing them none.
Yeah. And respect by showing them none.
But I showed them too much respect, and he averaged 31, I averaged 28, but they swept us. But it also taught me a valuable lesson. If I ever get back to the finals again, I'm gonna put on a performance that's so crazy that it's gonna guarantee us a win.
Okay. So God comes to you and says, you got one last game to play. And it's either with Kobe, LeBron, or Jordan.
Kobe. Because when you have friends and you have discrepancies, but they're not really discrepancies, you should always reach out to that friend. I work 21 hours a day, and I was always the guy, like, me and you been boys how long?
20-something years.
How many times have I called you? Be honest.
I don't remember.
None.
None.
That's my point.
Yeah.
That ain't right.
Go ahead.
At least a text, shout out, DM, something.
Yes.
And and it hit me hard as that year because before Kobe passed away, my sister passed away.
Oh, God.
And I was always I'll call her tomorrow.
Right.
Let me go about this business. I'll call you tomorrow. I'll call you tomorrow. I'll call you tomorrow. And then you wake up and they're not here.
Right.
So if I could just see him one last time and we just argue, fight, play, I would love to have that. So all the people out there, if you had discrepancy with somebody, but you still love them, care about them, reach out. You ain't got to see them, you ain't got to hug them and kiss them, but just send a text.
Right.
What's happening?
Because what was the initial problem?
There wasn't a problem at all.
What started it? Like, was it he didn't pass the ball? Because that was the rumor that Kobe didn't pass the ball.
Yeah, just you got two guys on the same team, so it's not a problem. Like, some of my favorite stories
involve Kobe.
No. Some of my favorite stories to watch are you didn't know that the Brady Bunch had beef.
Right.
Like, stories like that. Like,
Cheers. Cheers. I'm from Norman and them niggas supposed to get along.
Yeah, but the moral of the story is if you got two alpha males, you're always gonna bump heads.
Right.
Like me and my boy, we bump heads all the time. We've been friends for 20 years, but the respect is still there.
Right.
But